Hey chaps, today with Steve and Phil. They were here this morning with Mikey P. Mikey P's been arrested. Can you tell us why he's been arrested, please, lads?
Well, it was a funny one. We were at the front, they refused us entry into the building with damning evidence against the police, and that crime's been committed before these. They're calling them asylum seekers. They're not asylum seekers, they're illegal immigrants. So before they've got into the hotel, they've committed crimes. We've listed all the crimes that have been committed while trafficking these men onto our land. So Mikey was stood at the back next minute. We've turned round and this woman cop has got hold of Mikey.
139 Hayes.
And did you say in the Hayes?
Station, yeah.
And did you say that you? What was it you said you don't have to do?
Pardon?
What was it you said you don't have to do?
I'm recording.
You don't have to tell on recording,
No.
even though that's in your policy and procedure.
It's not.
Wow. So I don't even want to get this one.
I'm going to ask you again, mate. You need to go and go in private.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. I just need to understand. Can you articulate to me, please, in a language I understand what you mean by this? Because you can't prove. You just said that this is. You just said this isn't public.
You clearly have an agenda. This isn't public.
But I've got no agenda.
It's the court.
When I questioned the cop, I said, what you were arresting him for? They said because he failed to give me his name and number, name and address. So we said, what law is that under? Tell me what law, and he couldn't say what.
I've got no agenda. What do you mean by I've got an agenda?
I'm not engaging with you, so if we continue this way.
No, if you're going to make statements, I'm just trying to get an understanding. Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you. I'm shepherding you this way. You're not listening.
No, you said this is.
You're an adult. I'm an adult.
So listen then. Listen then. Two ears, one mouth.
I'm not listening to you.
2 ears, one mouth. You're public service. You're doing a complete disgrace. You're putting the police in.
Wait, I'm going to have to put my hands on you to make you leave.
I'm asking you a question.
I don't have to answer you. So we're going to keep doing this way, aren't we?
You're saying this is private property.
It is indeed.
Okay,
So we keep doing this way.
And I'm asking if you can prove it.
Don't need to prove it right now.
You do need to prove it. That's the law.
Otherwise,
you need to prove your claim. Who's your boss? So you're threatening to arrest me now for obstruction. How am I obstructing?
I'm telling you.
How am I obstructing?
I'm explaining to you that you're on private land.
How am I obstructing?
Because I'm telling you to leave and you're not
That's
leaving.
all going over there.
Obstruction.
How am I obstructing?
Because you're obstructing me.
This would be a malicious prosecution.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. So.
Who's your boss? Who's your boss?
Don't need my boss.
Yeah, I want to speak to him.
Well, you don't.
Get your sergeant in now, please.
Nope.
Get your sergeant in.
Nope.
You're very obtuse and very rude, and you're a disgrace to your service.
Thank you very much. At least I have a job. So go this
really?
way.
Oh, at least you have a job.
I do have a job.
I'm going to come after you for the courts, love.
Not an issue. I'll happily see
At least you have a fucking job.
So we're going to go this way then.
At least you have a job.
I didn't swear.
So what are you saying about me? I can swear. There's no law against that either. There's no law against that. That's not swearing's not in there. Swearing's not in there.
It is.
No, it ain't. Don't make me. You sir me. Servant.
No.
You're a servant.
I know you're trying to get me
to go. Listen, you look like a stripper.
I'm going to.
I don't listen to strippers. Go on.
Put my hands.
Get up. I ain't doing nothing.
If you fail to mention, won't question something which later on in court.
Is these lads have been brought here today for apparent crimes they've committed. Well, if you look at our law, they haven't committed any crime. What you need to do is go back to when they were talking about bringing these illegal immigrants into the country. They are illegal, they've got no documentation, no passports. They're coming from countries that it's supposed to be, you go to a neutral country that's not in war.
So just tell me, have you been following the trial?
Yeah, we have. So what we do is we
investigate. Not found guilty of violent disorder.
Yeah, well this is the thing. So what you need to go, well that's their opinion. Because what it is, they've not followed the process of law. So let's go back to where...
You don't agree with the
No, because I've got the factual evidence as well, and the police refused me getting in there, which is perverting the course of justice. The evidence that we've got is if you look at the definition of trafficking, you only have to make profit, or by coercion or deception. Now what you need to realise is the police are a corporation. Now look at the definition of a corporation, it's for profit. Now we know that the police are registered under Dun & Bradstreet, under the under Companies House, which is just found to have been committing crimes as well, and we'll get into that later. So what's happened now, so if you look up the Association of Chief of Police of the United Kingdom, they're a corporation under Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet is a foreign agent. It's an American corporation. So now
are you recording, yeah?
Mate, no, mate.
Can you record this, please?
Do you want me to record?
Yes, please.
Yeah, by all means. The only thing is, mate, before I do, obviously, while it's on record, my colleague has cautioned you.
I understand. I need to get my stuff on the record.
Right,
Made a big mistake.
No problem, mate. There you go.
So obviously, as you've seen there, and there's multiple witnesses there.
There you go, mate.
So as you've seen there, there's multiple witnesses there. I stopped trying to get in the court when we knew we weren't going to get in. I was just going to sit in the back. So I was the furthest away from that crowd that were there. She's literally coming into my personal space trying to usher me back. She's telling me it's private property, and I've asked her, can you prove it? And she said no. Then I asked her if she's recording, and she said, I am. So I said, in your policy you're meant to tell me, why didn't you tell me? Then we got stuck on that. She's giving me pure attitude, and I'm just trying to talk to her like I'm talking to you normally. And she's just talking over me and said, at least I've got a job. So that's very biased and prejudicial, because I am on benefits due to my disabilities. So that's very biased, prejudicial behaviour. So I'm going to need to put a complaint in about that. So I don't understand why I've been arrested for public order. I'm the only one not making noise. I'm the only one stood away from the crowd. I'm the only one not blocking the entrance. I'm the only one to get arrested. So she's not used her due diligence.
I'll be straight with you while this is on, and I'm not. Do you want to sit down, mate?
My back's fucked, so I have to
Are you okay like that?
I've got scoliosis and all my spine's curved.
Mate, don't worry about it. I was just offering making it.
No, I appreciate it, man.
There's certain things I'm not pleading ignorance, but the knowledge of what we're going into, whether it's applicable to us, whether we even need to be, not that we need to be aware of it. There's a lot of stuff that you mentioned I'm not privy to or understand. So I don't make any decisions or stuff like that without research.
Part of the rules of me here now, this is chargeable. So you've invoked an invoice here.
I haven't invoked any.
No, your colleague here, by restraining me against my liberty.
Yeah, she's taking your liberties away because she's arrested you,
But she's got no lawful cause of action there.
Right, okay, so...
I've not caused harm, intent to cause harm, I've done anything to cause harm in the position. I was the furthest away, I was the least disruptive person there. Yet she's gone for me, why would that be?
Right, okay.
And then she said at least I've got a job, so that would tell me she's personally being biased towards me, because she's saying that, well, how do you know I haven't got a job?
I know you're not giving us your... if you want to call me John, by all means you can. What's your first name?
You can call me Mike.
Mike, sorry, cheers mate.
Hello.
Just bear with me,
Have you provided details?
I've got a first name.
You're okay, pal. Right.
Listen, can we just draw a line a second?
My body camera's on, mate.
My body camera's on.
I appreciate you've got a job to do, you've got a bit of adrenaline going, you rocked up on site, don't know what you're turning up to. I get that, I respect what you guys do, alright? I'm not here like I used to be. You see, I'm not here kicking and screaming, I'm the quietest one, tucked in the background, observing. So all I was trying to do there is ask you about the thing, because it is in your policy, that's all.
Okay.
I wasn't trying to goad you to anything, and I don't appreciate it. I don't work at the moment because I'm signed off due to my military disabilities.
Right.
And you've had a personal dig at me, which is very biased, by saying at least I've got a job. This
Okay.
is very serious. So we've got a couple of choices.
I'm aware it's very serious, mate. You're under arrest, and that's quite serious, isn't it? Yeah.
You arrested me for Section 5 public order.
And obstruction, yeah.
I've got all them witnesses there, plus it's on my camera.
It's on my camera
plus
as
it's on
well.
someone else's camera. There was no
Right.
obstruction.
We're not gonna agree, are we?
This will
So,
be a malicious
shall I
prosecution.
grab your details now so we can try and...
Yeah, let me grab my ID for you. If I get my wallet, I'll show you.
I'll just speak to you in a minute.
Right,
Simple conversation, I'm happy to have that.
And
I don't want to
I'm
drag
more
something
than
out and
happy,
say
just,
that.
and that's why...
I'm trying to talk to you normally, but I'm getting a lot of kickback from you, a lot of action.
Right, I don't
I'm
understand what
trying- I'm
kickback
trying-
you're getting
I'm
back
trying-
from me.
as in the
You
attitude
said
of
to
it.
me,
I'm trying to be
your
respectful.
servants have served me.
That's because you've got my back up, you upset me.
Okay,
Because
well,
you turned around and dig at me to my disability,
right.
which is the reason I don't work at the moment.
Okay.
No, so we would need to verify you, as in, and again, whatever this free-man stuff, because I've heard this stuff passed
This is,
around.
you don't confuse the free man and the land stuff, it ain't that. I can assure you it's not that.
In any case, and this is I'm not shy to admit I don't know certain things, so whether this is applicable.
John, I appreciate your honesty, mate.
Yeah, mate, so, but the issue that I've got here, and I'm sure my colleagues run down the line, we don't need to arrest someone that we can identify for a less serious offence, so like my colleague said there.
And you can street bail me. I mean, that's what he says in places, section G2.
Yeah, okay, street bail effectively show that we can interview at a different place if we decide to go down that line.
Well, once we go there, we're going to get my surname, which is on your system now.
Okay.
I just need to get on the record. I'm not operating under the title Michael Photo anymore. I don't operate under that. That's a dead entity.
Now,
When were you born, please, sir?
Well, me personally, I can't remember. The date of birth that floats around that they attach to the legal fiction. What's your first name, love?
I don't need to provide my first name.
John, do you know what I mean? This is what I mean. You can see I'm trying to be amicable here.
No, and I'm not giving an attitude. I don't need to provide my first name.
You're really uppity. You're really in your ego.
Right. Well, yeah, there's no point, because we're not going to agree, are we, mate? So,
you are in the UK.
No,
you are
I'm
in the
the
UK.
senses of cause, harm, loss or injury or be dishonourable in the contract.
So, not unlike if...
The goalpost.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do right now, like work with her, because of the level she's fucking with now, she will lose her job over this. When she arrested me, when you see my hands up, that's because she started grabbing me. So I put my hands up to prove I'm not resisting.
Yeah, okay.
And you witnessed that, did you not?
I witnessed the hand scope, and that's why I came over.
Exactly.
Because
So you witnessed that I didn't resist anything.
Well,
so you understand, John, you'll be called in as a witness against your own colleague when I make a claim, and I will be making it.
Everything that's happened here, mate, it's all body cam. I would have to be a witness to it. Yeah, absolutely.
And the question I'll be asking you is, did I seem like I was a threat to any of the public?
Well,
the question I'll be asking was, where I was stood compared to everyone else, was I blocking the entrance to the thing? And the answer's going to be no. The question is going to be, did you see me resist against your colleague in any way, shape or form? The answer's going to be no. The question is, did you see me be aggressive in any way, shape or form? The answer's going to be no. There's no justification for this arrest, John, and you know it.
No, well...
But bear in mind is, where's the two independent witnesses to what she's claiming?
Well, they'll have to be spoken to, won't they?
And where's there is no independent witnesses.
What there was... Didn't you mention...
The lads stood next to me, they had my side. They were
of course, yeah.
They were dealing there, mate.
Right.
I was stood back.
Yeah.
I was stood back.
I see what you're saying.
You see what I was doing?
I see what you're telling me.
I'm not stupid.
I thought you were referring to the...
I'm not stupid. I made sure I was backing up not to block the entrance,
Yeah.
and I wasn't involved in the shouting and screaming. I made a very good point of this.
Yeah. I don't think it's truly applicable to what we're dealing with. In any case, you've been arrested for Section 5 public order and what else?
Just Section 5 public order.
Okay, so Section 5 public order, right?
Well, I think she was because I made the comment at that period. I think she's trying to do that. She's basically a far lefty, isn't she? She's completely brainwashed. You understand the Nuremberg Code, yeah? And the Nuremberg Code.
No.
If
I don't know, I'm just going to tell you straight, okay?
Basically, in law,
Yeah.
following orders is no excuse.
Oh, yeah.
That's in law.
Yeah. No one's going
So
to be
by
order.
you letting me remain here
Right.
as a hostage,
Yeah.
you're breaking the law.
You're not a hostage, you've been arrested.
No, I'm a hostage.
Arrested for
There's no
public
law for reason to arrest me.
Listen.
I haven't caused harm. I haven't ripped anybody off. There's no harm caused to anybody. Therefore, this is unlawful.
I'm not saying we won't let him out of the van.
No, you need to de-arrest him. I'm ordering you to de-arrest him.
What was the arrest? You're not ordering me to do
Listen,
anything.
I can. It's a lawful order.
What was the arrest?
Look at maxims in law. A lawful order from me, a man, to you, a man, acting as a police, acting as a police officer. I can lawfully order you if you're breaking the law.
Thank you for your order.